So democratization of leadership to us, means making leadership development available and accessible to all people in the world. And we believe that leadership has traditionally been about people at the top of organizations, at the top of governments, at the top of society. But there are all people in the world who reside, who are mainly poor, who might not be as educated, and they are also leaders because they are leaders of their own lives, and they're leaders in their families, and they're leaders in their communities. So what we are trying to do is actually make leadership development a bottom-up activity, not just a top-down activity, because it is about empowering people to take hold of their lives, to claim their own futures. And by virtue of doing that, we think that we will change society, because when people at large claim their own futures, we will change what happens in our world. So developing women is very, very important. When women make income, they will bring it back home to their families. The children get education, there's better health, there's better food for the families, and the life of that family changes. We think that if we empower them to make decisions for communities, they will make some very different choices, and they are more likely to build better futures for their families. So we found that there are some fairly common patterns in women's leadership, that we think that women think about life in a more holistic fashion. So it's not only professional and personal advancement, of course, but they think a lot about their families, and they think a lot about their community. And I think women are also very much connected to other people. So again, you find less individualistic traits, but more about community and connection. So women, for instance, their leadership models are based on actually connecting and supporting each other. And it's the kind of leadership, I would say, that is needed more in our world. So for women, I think what we find is that there tends to be a lack of confidence oftentimes. Women have to find their voice, they have to create their vision, and they have to claim their power. We've seen a pattern sometimes in companies where that women, to be successful, they thought they had to act like men. But now when you see many more women coming into leadership roles, they're actually bringing a more authentic style of leadership, which is greatly appreciated in organizations. So I think a first pattern of that is really for women to get to know themselves, know who they are, what makes them strong, and then feel confident that what they are and who they are